Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm excited to share insights from a recent workshop I attended on climate change and gender justice. As a law student, I found the intersection of these issues incredibly fascinating and crucial. In this vlog, I'll walk you through the key takeaways.
Not break time, but then we are going out for some refreshment.
We are returning back to our workshop classroom.
Climate change and SRHI.
Maybe I want to add something to it, you can also add to it. So this is a collective resource that you people have built that you can access, consume throughout the day, right? So please, if you have not pasted it yet there, please come and paste it. Everyone's done? Access to these spaces, right? And yeah, I mean money as well, right? So these spaces are the spaces where decisions about our lives are being made, right? But we are not in these spaces. So one of the reasons why we wanted to introduce these words to you was also so that you can learn about these.
Where they are at the bottom, what kind of disadvantages they are experiencing. We can talk about disabled people, think about the communities, indigenous groups, populations which are at the periphery, that how they are fit into this system, because gender is very fluid and we want
any climate natural calamities, then how we respond to that, like what is our role to stop that natural calamity. But it means like how we cope, like how we adapt, or like what are our roles to this change in climate. Okay, like one definition I like, it was like
this is about tackling the climate emergency while advancing gender equality. That there should be a gender equality in making decision process like climate change. Also, women should also learn and give their ideas while climate change affects how it affects while climate.
But मलाई चाहिँ यसको harmful हुन्छ थाहा थिएन हैन, अनि मैले एकजनालाई सोधेको यहाँ युनाइटेड नेसन फाउन्डेसन राख्दै पनि यो चाहिँ इट्स अ फ्रेमवर्क कन्भेन्सन अन क्लाइमेट चेन्ज हो चाहिँ हैन, अनि यो चाहिँ खास लिगल फ्रेमवर्क फर द इन्टरभेनिङ एन्ड एडभोकेट्स फर क्लाइमेट चेन्जसँग रिलेटेडै हो। यो चाहिँ सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्टसँग रिलेटेड टर्म हो हैन। यो चाहिँ 1992 मा चाहिँ इस्टाब्लिस भएको थियो, अनि अब यो अन्तर्गत जस्तो हाम्रो कोपको कुराहरू भएको थियो नि, त्यो चाहिँ यसले नै अर्गनाइज गर्ने कुराहरू रहेछ र यसमा चाहिँ अब सबै कन्ट्रीहरूलाई चाहिँ पार्टी बनाएर त्यहाँ चाहिँ कन्भेन्सन गर्ने भनौँ।
सो यसको अर्को एस्पेक्ट भनेको चाहिँ लाइक जो चाहिँ मार्जिनलाइज हुन्छ, जसलाई चाहिँ क्लाइमेट चेन्ज अथवा नेचुरल डिजास्टर्सहरूले चाहिँ बढी इम्प्याक्ट गर्छ, उनीहरूले
Condition of crisis, there is lack of access to the health services because there might be pregnant women, young children who are sick. They might need health services, and because of the obstruction in
सबैको लागि गाउँहरूको लागि एउटा प्रोग्राम अवेरनेस प्रोग्राम अब यसले त क्लाइमेटलाई पनि त डिस्ट्र्याक्ट गरिरहेको हुन्छ होइन। यो बाटोदेखि उनीहरूलाई त केही अब जस्तो कन्डिसन छ त्यस्तैमा एउटा कम्प्रोमाइज गर्ने खालको बानी नत्र त्यसलाई म्यानेज
for
गर्नु।
lunch we are canteen ICC.
Us, how are you feeling? And fun.
So we are back to our classroom after our lunch. Lunch कस्तो थियो, मासु कस्तो थियो,
Nice. मासुमा
अनि
नयाँ एक्सपिरियन्स है, नयाँ ठाउँ, नयाँ मान्छे।
इन्डियाको युनिभर्सिटी आएको जस्तो फिल भएको है।
तिमीलाई कस्तो फिल भइरहेको?
I'm learning many new things. आजसम्म नपढेको कुराहरू चाहिँ
नआएको ठाउँ पनि इभन यस्तो कलेज त म बल्लै आएको।
सेमली सो हामी चाहिँ सरकारी कलेजमा पढ्दैछौँ। सो यो प्राइभेट इन्स्टिट्युसन चाहिँ हामीलाई एकदमै धेरै राम्रो लागेको छ। एकदम धेरै राम्रो छ।
very attentive यो कुरा, यो गेममा जित्नको लागि चाहिँ हैन, अनि we will get something for the winner पनि। यदि एकजना मात्रै एन्डमा बाँकी हुनुभयो भने है, so the
Younger women, we can see older women, we can see women with kids, right? Do you think that depending on the age, let's say the vulnerability or the challenges can be different for women, like among women, or for example. So let's say, what are the risks for an adolescent girl?
We were working with climate refugees, and there was this girl, she told us that she got her first period during floods, and for 8 months she didn't tell anyone. She thought that something has happened to her body because of the trauma, so she's bleeding because of that. And nobody had told her about menstruation before, because we have this taboo now. We don't tell young girls when they're about to hit puberty, or menstruators. We don't tell them that it's a very normal part of your life and this can happen and this is the age. So she got so scared, and she's like, and then it would go away, and I would use this rope to tie, or I do things to manage it somehow. And you know how during the early ages the blood flow sometimes is not that heavy. So sometimes it stops, sometimes it happens, and it doesn't happen. So when things settle down and when they were back home, so
their periods, right? So that might also be one of the big challenges. Their sexual and reproductive health rights might be violated because they're fetching water. They're the only ones fetching the water. Another is they might be pregnant as well. Even in their pregnancy, they have to go and fetch water, right? So that is also a concern. Another is climate adaptation. We can see that because of the crisis, maybe there was a fetch water, but due to this crisis, now they are going to another place to fetch water. So we can also see climate adaptation being seen over here. Another is global warming. We can see global warming. We can also relate it to global warming. How? Maybe the glaciers have melted.
And this is the bird.
Hello, मेरो नाम चाहिँ आर्य बुढासानी हो. म चाहिँ 3rd year MBBS स्टुडेन्ट हो. आज चाहिँ we got to know about so basically कसरी चाहिँ हाम्रो सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्टिभ हेल्थ र हाम्रो क्लाइमेट चेन्ज चाहिँ कसरी इन्टरलिङ्क हुने रहेछ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ हामीले थाहा पायौँ. अनि we got to know from such beautiful resource person all the way from Pakistan. अनि all the participants were really enthusiastic, एकदम energetic. उहाँहरूले आफ्नो point of view कस्तो मजाले राख्नु भयो, सबैजनाले कस्तो इन्फर्मेटिभ सेक्सन थियो. अनि yeah, thank you so much. Thank you Diju. Thank you.
심장 속 불꽃처리 용기가 저 미래 향해